With a population of less than 15,000, nestled in the hills of the Catskill Mountains lies the quaint little town of Oneonta. Founded in 1830 and known to the locals as the City of the Hills, Oneonta is perfectly located in the Five River Valley and has always been a hotspot for trading. In the mid-1800s, as technology advanced, Oneonta needed to find a new way to keep money flowing into the town. Local officials came to realize it was the perfect place to build a railroad to connect the towns of Albany and Binghamton.
Originally, Oneonta was just a stop. They had a depot here, but this whole time, the owners of what was then called the Albany and Susquehanna Railroad wanted a place for building locomotives and for building cars for this railroad.
5 other cities were in the running to house this new industry, and Oneonta needed an edge up on these towns to become the chosen one. And in 1870, Harvey Baker was the man that made that happen.
He had this land for sale. It was nothing but swamp, and he drained the swamp because I think he had an idea that maybe this would be a chosen area, and he was right.
In 1906, the world's largest roundhouse was built, bringing with it money and jobs for decades to come.
By the early 19-teens, 39% of the people here worked for the railroad, so it was at its peak in the early 20th century.
With the invention of the diesel locomotive after World War II, the need for all the workers to repair the current locomotives had dwindled and the railroad business slowly went downhill. Once again, Oneonta needed to find a new way to keep business thriving. With Hartwick College and SUNY Oneonta already located in the town, business started to rise once again.
The education sector of this economy grew enormously after World War II. That took or replaced those who were no longer working in the railroad.
With more people now moving to Oneonta for education, the need for new businesses and shopping became a necessity. In the early 1970s, Interstate 88 was built, paving a 117-mile stretch between Binghamton and Albany, permanently changing the face of Oneonta, and for the first time brought businesses to the south side of the Susquehanna River. Filled with nationwide chain retail stores, restaurants, and hotels, this part of Oneonta seems to lose that small-town feel it was once known for. For former Marine Combat cameraman and new business owner Nicholas Martinez, opening up his new barbershop, House of Fades, in the historic downtown area away from the mall was a no-brainer.
I could be a small business owner over there or a small business over here. Here I'm a lot easily attainable to my market. Over there they would be having to travel or take the bus, which is an extra step. And most people just like the convenience of being able to walk in somewhere and not feel like they have to go into a mall or into another building to get to where their goals are.
Besides managing his own business, Martinez is also running for county board so he can help bring back industry jobs and lure more people to the town.
I want to bring more family wage jobs, jobs that can be able to provide for a family, to be able to bring people in, young people like myself who want to start a family in the future.
I think a lot of the young people do leave. They find their opportunities someplace, but then they come back and they say, this is pretty nice. And there may be future opportunities. That's what we're working on here.
Whether big industry makes its mark on the town or not, the small-town atmosphere and relaxed lifestyle of Oneonta is sure to win over the hearts of many people. In Oneonta, Bryan Weyers, NCC News.